Alrighty. Hello everybody. As you probably remember, my name is Greg. And I am a little bit different. I actually am majoring in graphic design, and I plan to do that as a future career. And today I'm actually going to talk to you about something that's kind of cool just within my life. That's going to be art. And not only art, but expressionism, to be exact. Now, expressionism can define one's personality, can define who one is. I mean, if you look at this one, you obviously know that guy's a little bit demented. You know that there's something wrong with him, and you know that he sees the world in a little bit darker place. And you can tell these things because of the colors that they use, because of the technique. And right here we see an example of the newer kind of stuff. Everything's becoming digital, i.e. graphic design. This kind of stuff is very popular now. It's very, very dramatic as well. Now, what is expressionism? Well, expressionism started in the early 1900s, started in Germany, kind of spread throughout Europe. It was more of a means to express, obviously. Now, the artists wanted to express not only religious freedom, but personal freedom. They wanted to express the way they felt about society, the way they felt about how everything was going, the way that they felt they wanted to be treated, and how they wanted to be portrayed. They used colors like these. Again, this is a more graphic, newer, modern type. But they use colors like these in order to communicate, like the yellows and the reds. I mean, the red can invoke perhaps sadness, perhaps pain inside, whereas the yellow can provoke perhaps happiness. You know, you look at this and you wonder, all the blues, all the purples, yes, there's purple, a little bit of pink right there. Like, all these colors mean something, and it means something to each and every one of you differently. I mean, I see this as more of like a peaceful type of art. You guys could think it's more dramatic, you guys could think it's crap. Excuse my language, but that's what art is. Art is purely aesthetic value. I could say that this table right here is art. I could say that this is a beautiful table. I find beauty in this table, therefore it is art. But that is me. You guys could think that this table is terrible. Personally, I don't think it's that great. But the point is, art is being aesthetic and holding an aesthetic value. It's revealing, it's expressive, of course, given the name, but it's also dramatic. I mean, you look at an art like this, sure, it's a little bit sensual, it's a little bit provocative, I guess you could say, but what is it, how does this make you feel? The colors make you feel everything. I mean, I wrote it right here. It's soft quietness surrounded by rigid action. She seems to be flowing in a sea of nothingness, but she seems to also be free, as if she was once trapped. And expressionism art, it just really allows you to interpret the world in a different way. You can see stickers on cars, you can see everybody's different shirts, and you can come up with your own central bias on what everything means. And we all hold aesthetic value, whether you know it or not, because you're always wearing a shirt that you like, the color that you like, having the hair the way you like it because it's pretty. You know, everything is all based around aesthetic value, and personal aesthetic value, to be more precise. Now, artists such as Van Gogh, everybody knows Starry Night. Everybody knows this one. Not so much Edvard Munch, but he was more of a kind of a new line expressionist. He wanted to really get himself out there as a nonconformist. He wanted to be completely different. He wanted to be, as you can tell, no earthy tones. He didn't want to be earthy at all. In fact, he's just purely a thing right here. Whereas we all know Starry Night. What do all these brushstrokes mean? They all mean like the flow of the ocean, the flow of the sky, the flow of the moon, the stars, and everything. And he cut his ear off, just so everybody knows. But that's the one that cut his ear off, because everybody doesn't know Van Gogh. But basically, folks, why I'm ranting up here, why I'm all up here in your faces, is because art is something that we can all do. We all have that capability. We all have crayons at home or play with our younger cousins. I mean, you have no other colors, so you play with the colors, and look at them. In fact, go home if you can. Find some colors, find a crayon if you can, start drawing something. It can look like a 2-year-old can draw it, but it'll express yourself. Colors express yourself. Therefore, Expressionism defines myself. Thank you.